What's going on, guys? Today we are looking at something extra special today. We've got the full Mechanics Raider Gundam. Right off the bat, this artwork is so very dynamic. If ever there was something that I wanted to cut this box out and turn it into a poster, it would be this kit. And I've got a lot of blank space in between my backlog shelves, so that's probably going to be the next project after we get this bad boy built. Flipping over to the side, we can see the dynamic thing. I love the detail on that faceplate to make it look like it's yelling. Comes with a nice little stand for that mace, which is going to be awesome to really set up those dynamic poses. That was not a good sound. And it turns into a bird, which I completely forgot about. You can put your other Gundams on top of it, and it's got a base also for bird mode, which is sick. I'm excited. You guys better get hyped. Let's get right into it. I love these greens. These mint greens are really nice. Reminds me of mint chocolate chip ice cream. That's my favorite ice cream. What's your favorite ice cream? Got some foil seals. That's pretty nice. Not too many. This is a big kit. Normally I don't have to stand up for this. That's a lot of Bandai. Let's build it. Yo, I almost threw away the wire. Got stuck in the bag. The GAT X270 Raider Gundam is a transformable mobile suit that first appeared in the Gundam Seed anime. Piloted by Clotho Beer, the biological CPU, the Raider Gundam is very unique in that it's the only second-generation Gundam that adopted the same frame as the Aegis Gundam, while still increasing its anti-Gundam capabilities while in its mobile armor mode compared to that of the Aegis Gundam. The Raider Gundam's mobile armor form was also pretty unique, as its fighter jet and bird of prey design cues allowed it atmospheric flight capabilities, something that not all Gundam had on their own, and as a result, the Raider Gundam did not need any subflight systems and could even play a unique role to its allies by acting as a subflight system while in mobile armor mode. This was most often used to help its partner, the Calamity Gundam, in the anime. The Raider Gundam is also equipped with trans-phase armor as well, second generation to the phase shift armor, and layered underneath normal armor. This allowed the Raider Gundam to have a much longer operating time than previous iterations, as the phase shift armor would only engage once that top layer of its armor had been breached, saving on the Gundam from continuously drawing from its power reserves. The Raider Gundam is equipped with both traditional kinetic weapons, such as machine guns, shell-firing ballistics, and its iconic Mjolnir spherical breaker mace, which we will talk more about in detail because it is one of my favorite things ever. And also a shield, because it's iconic. It also includes some beam weapons, such as its short-range plasma weapons, but those are only utilized when it's in mobile armor mode. Can't have too much. I have a fun fact for you guys. This full Mechanics Raider Gundam is actually the first Raider Gundam kit that we've gotten in the past 10 years, with the 2012 high-grade kit being a remaster, or revive as it was rebranded, kit of a previous 2003 high-grade release. So not too much love for this Gundam, at least until now, where they went all out and gave us this truly beautiful kit now that we can see the full build here as it's on the turntable. Now, the build itself of the Raider Gundam was fairly straightforward. There were many charming mechanical gimmicks throughout, as per its namesake, and they were very satisfying to tinker with, while still being simple enough and accessible to newcomers. I just want to note one trouble part I had was part number C13 on both of the C runners. I believe it was gated, and 5 connections to the sprue tree. One of those 5 had a very nasty broad gate on it. If you were using nicer clippers, I would say put those away. Get out of file. Use some dull clippers. Just don't use your nice expensive clippers because it's very thick and I'd hate to see you guys damage them. It's a tool we don't want to replace too often. Mine are going strong because I have 3 pairs of nippers that I use routinely to cut different sized sprues. The neck piece on this kit is also hollow on the back. It initially gave me a vibe similar to that of the SDX standard line, except if those kits had like 1/60th scale SDEXs. But at least this hollow part does have functionality. The grooves on the back allow for the head to rest in a notch on the backpack when it's in its mobile armor mode. And it's not really visible from the back once those wings are attached either, so that's another positive you can consider in the light of having this information. Now, the first time I saw this Gundam in the G Generations Crossray games, the green accents really confused me and I kind of thought they were off-putting, but now that I got to see these beautiful shades of mint green in person, I really do enjoy them. I also love that the feet fold and collapse down into nice points, so when we're using our action base 4 to pose him with those wings opened up nice and broad, you can further exaggerate and accentuate those poses by having the feet point down, the wings point up, and create all of these sharp angles to make this kit look all the more imposing. Other design cues I really enjoy. This guy really gives me some crazy Psycho Gundam vibes, and he also has shoulders like the Master Gundam, so this is a beautiful love letter to previous designs. It also does come with this stand for that Mjolnir mace so that you can pose it dynamically and pose it with him just swinging it around and conveying lots and lots of action, which I absolutely love about this kit. Alrighty guys, and now that we've done our Project Runway segments, we can talk about some of the other extra things. First off, this kit does have some extra parts at the end of the day. There are some nice mechanical little leg and waist and torso parts. Here's our second runner of those parts. These are most likely left over from the old Calamity Gundam that we saw release before this guy. And honestly, that's okay. You know, they're most of the mechanical bits for the legs. We got some changes. If this makes a superior product, and if this keeps the cost of the kit down by not having to R&D a bunch of extra parts, then I'm all for it. I see some of y'all on Instagram and Twitter making the wildest stuff with your extra parts, so you'll love that. Me, until I continue to grow my modeling little bits, I will, if nothing else, use them to decorate Warhammer bases, if nothing else. There are also a lot of stickers included with this kit. These are more of a real grade type of sticker. They just peel off. They have the clear backings, and they are lovely. I am not against these stickers. The only reason I did not put these on is because this Raider Gundam has really inspired me. All of the wing little bits make me really want to do some kind of IBO hashmal type mobile armor mode. Maybe use this club piece as a tail instead of the spear the hashmal has at the end of its tail. My absolute favorite part of this kit is this mace. Y'all, this thing is sick. And check this out. It's a spool on the inside. When you build this, you just turn the little spike on the end and it can wind up. This is hands down the coolest weapon that I have ever built on a Gunpla kit, and this alone is worth the kit to me. This thing is sick. I'm going to put this on everything. You're about to see the Frame Arms Dark Magician Girl with this bad boy for all I care. Play an equip spell. It's a badass hammer. That's actually dangerous. I'm going to break something. I'm going to break my ring light. But this thing is sick. I absolutely love this piece. I have spent so much more time than I care to admit just walking around, twirling this thing around, saying I keep that thing on me, having it. And it comes with a nice little display piece. So we can just attach that. These display pieces for the Mjolnir also have their own little base. And you're also going to use these pieces in conjunction when you make the bird form. On to this handsome, I'd say little man, but this is a big boy. These full mechanics kits, as per their namesake, are really cool because they have all of the structural and, well, mechanical bits of what feels like a master grade, but with more simplicity like a high grade. So don't let this feel daunting. If you want to dip your toes into the realm of 1/100th kits, I would really recommend this Raid Gundam as a nice starting point. But these parts all just, they move so well. Some of the Gundams you get and you build them and the articulations, it really does feel like a toy. And I mean, that's what it is. It's a model kit, but it just doesn't feel like very real. But these full mechanics kits, they move so well. Like all of these pieces work in conjunction with each other, and just look at that. That is so clean. Oh, let's do that again. It's just so nice. All of these parts move and swivel, and it just gives a nice extra feel. These boosters on the legs swivel up and down to help with the articulations and posability. The knees move really nice. And the backpack actually has the connector, not the waist, so you can do more dynamic aerial posing. And I know I keep mentioning this bird form, so let's transform it. And here we have our mobile armor bird mode. This thing is so cool, guys. It reminds me so much of like a Megazord, the way everything just connects together and transforms. I'm a sucker for a good transformation. Everything is stowed. We got the mace down here, and that actually becomes part of the stand. The stand we have right here too. You might recognize this from the mace parts. Everything gets reused. You're going to use the whole buffalo. We got the guns. The guns attached to the arm just like it does in the regular form. We got those big old hands too. You can't look at this and tell me that this is not Hashmail. This thing is so cool. We're definitely going to do some kind of mobile armor custom with this bad boy. Here we are now utilizing that base. We're just going to use the Mjolnir to connect it to the rest of that base and that extra H part, and now it rests. We can have the feet against the ground, which is very nice. I like that a lot. Finally, we have the action-based display as well. That just connects to the bottom of the base there. We can have those claws nice and outstretched, ready to pick up an unsuspecting strike dagger. What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in this long. If you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and like and subscribe. It's free. You can join our awesome community. Helps the channel grow. Helps me give out awesome promo codes. Promo codes to where? Well, a little birdie told me that Leaping Panda Hobbies has Raider Gundams for days. I love this kit personally, and I'm trying to make sure you get to love it too, and for the best price. Leaping Panda Hobbies, where you can use my promo code Egghead. That's promo code Egghead. Egg, it's a bird. I'm not funny. 10% off your entire order, no matter what it is you want. Get yourself a Raider Gundam. Make sure you get some nice tools to clip it out. Do some panel lines, whatever else you want to do to this handsome little egg snatcher. Maybe even get some strike daggers for it to swoop down and catch like a raptor or a bird of prey. I've been getting emails about all kinds of sales this week. I picked up an awesome resin kit of the Vayette on a whim because they were offering sales on that private warehouse section where you can find all kinds of odds and ends. The sales and the deals are never going to stop. Even if there isn't a sale running, you can use my promo code Egghead. 10% off your entire order. Get yourself a Raider Gundam today. I feel so inspired after we build this kit. We are probably going to see a custom corner episode where I turn this Raider Gundam into something special. I just haven't quite put my finger on it. I'm leading towards into an IBO inspired mobile armor, however, given how this guy looks overall. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next week with another review.